There's no calf yet, and oh, he baits him into the oil. Oh my god, Mr. PBR with a great defensive measure destroys everything the Goblins has. Welcome to Command Mill. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. We're recording this on the 25th and this is the ladder for the 25th. As you are seeing it right now, it probably changed already, but for now, Solas is first, Andy second, Ghostboy third, Maru fourth, Puero is fifth, Awe is sixth, Pavuk is seventh, the King is eighth, Charizard ninth, and Gimli is 10th. This is, if you want to be part of the recordings, you can go to twitch.tv/Enrique707 and you'll find your message in below me in the bottom left of your screen. Say hi to us, because I say us as we do co-casting this week, or at least this day and yesterday, because our friend Mr. Oh, I messed up. Our friend Mr. Fatman Fred will be casting. I will introduce him again during the game. As we're going into the game, we have PBR versus Andy. PBR is playing the Man of the West and Andy Goblins. Andy the current number 2 in the ladder. In the head-to-head history, Andy has beaten PBR almost twice as much. He had won 11 times and PBR won only 6 times. And if we look at the faction Men versus Goblins, PBR won 8 times as Man of the West in this matchup, and Andy won 10 times as Goblins in this matchup. This is going to be an interesting game. Hopefully there is an underdog victory. I'm rooting for PBR, but it seems like Andy has the upper hand in this game. Let's go to Shallows of Isen and let's see what the opinion of Fatman Fred is on this matchup. Let's get into the game. Welcome to the game. We have bottom right, Mr. Andy in the red colors as the Goblin player. In the top left, we have PBR as Man of the West. I am a Man of the West enjoyer. I really want to focus on PBR too much on this replay. And as I mentioned, we are not alone. We have Fatman Fred. Mr. Fatman Fred, welcome to the stream. What do you think about this matchup, Men versus Goblins?
As much as I hate Goblins, I do think Goblins have the upper hand in this matchup.
You hate Goblins. Okay, where's that hatred coming from?
I just don't. I don't even know. I just don't find them fun to play. I think partially that. I'm
Play against and play with both.
Yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, the best player in the community, Mr. Awe, even though he is 6th now, he's considered the best player.
Yeah.
Does really enjoy playing Goblins, so maybe a lot of players want to follow his lead and take Goblins as well.
Potentially. Essentially. So
in this matchup, you're also more like a Man of the West player, and I have a theory. I'm not sure if this is the best theory. I have a theory. There's different openers you can do with factions, right? So you can go like barracks and farm opener, like a very quick barracks opener. You can go 3 farm barracks, and you can go 4 farm barracks archery, basically. And I created a little bit of a rock paper scissors idea from it.
Right.
That means that if you open barracks versus farm barracks, you will lose to 3 farm 1 barracks. If you open 3 farm 1 barracks, you will lose to 4 farm barracks. And if you go 4 farm barracks, you will lose to barracks farm. What do you think about that?
Aaron? Sounds about right, I think.
Yeah, you've never thought about it that way, maybe? Maybe this is something new you heard?
No, yeah, no, it's something new to me, yeah.
Already something interesting happening, though. Like, the Goblin player Andy is going for Goblin archers. You usually don't start archers, do you? Or is that not a very uncommon way of starting?
I mean, I've never seen people start with archers, so...
But usually the Goblin player opts to just overwhelm your opponent with Goblin warriors.
I think that's what PBR is thinking as well, because it's gone for an early stable.
Yeah, if we look at PBR, usually you go stable after 6 farm, but he opted not to go for archers and just go for the cavalry, saving a builder in the midst of it.
Although, I don't mind the lack of an archery range, because there's not really much that he has to worry about to get archers for, in my opinion, for now, anyways.
Yeah, a strong army in the middle of the map is gathering with PBR's forces, and Men of the West is pushing, trying to get
Yeah.
some a great rallying call off, but the knights are not there. He's now collecting it. He's probably should clump a little bit more.
Some
But
half trolls on the top of goblins there. Could lose a few farms there.
yeah, but I do believe that. Oh, he misses the rallying call. What is PBR doing? Maybe the lag is not working for him. PBR obviously from um, Brazil, so that might not help. And Andy is from Eastern Europe, as I can recall. And here come, wow, there's Marauders with this group. He will not be able to hold us with just Knights. This is a very early loss for the Man of the West player PBR.
There's, I think 2 tunnels went down there for...
Yeah, it seems like 2 tunnels went down. And maybe a third will go down if this is positioned well, but it isn't, because PBR is microing his Knights. There are some Gondor soldiers trying to fight the pikes, and they are doing a sort of a good job, but a lot of farms have been killed. It is 400 to the 350. That means there's only 2 farms up for the Man of the West player PBR. Yeah, this must be an advantage for Andy.
Absolutely, yeah. The Marauders are creeping at the bottom as well now. Cave Troll is out.
We haven't even touched on that. Yeah, there is a eco lead, not only because of the tunnels, but in the backhand, on the back of this attack, Andy has been creeping a lot because he now has 2 work pits. Correct?
Oh, right. Yeah. It's not got any of the trolls yet, though, which I've noticed.
Where's the trolls? I don't see the cave troll. Oh, there's the cave troll. Yeah, cave troll with a big stick. And that means that the knights will not do a lot of damage. PBR does spot the top tunnels. He found them. And then soldiers are dying to the movement speed of the goblins. Oh.
Cave troll as well.
Yeah. Cave troll is doing work on those arches. He's probably gonna need Faramir to stop this, because he won't have enough archers to fight against a stick-wielding cave troll. Yeah. Marauders bottom left take a cave troll layer, just like you mentioned. But yeah, the knights are also trampling a lot of those goblins, because the marauders are spread over all over the field and not actually inside of those tunnel network. That is very useful to teleport your units all over the place. Yeah. Farm for PBR under attack. We have Cave Troll plus Marauders that are destroying Rowan Pikemen. Uh-oh.
Ouch.
This is not looking good.
I've noticed Andy's gone for some of the Burrow expansions on his fortress as well to increase his command points.
Well, PBR? What do you mean? What?
Andy's gone for 2 Burrow expansions on his fortress to
Does
increase
that
command points.
Really?
Yeah.
Did not know that.
Each.
75 command points each.
Yeah, and they only cost 200 as well, so very...
It doesn't give them money, but it's a lot of command points that cannot be taken away. That is 3 farms worth of value. And here come a cave troll with the pikes combo, and there is no defenses in the base of PBR. Cave troll and mountain trolls are just going to destroy all these farms. The bottom side of the field, we have a few of the armies of PBR fighting, but he needs to retreat to Andy. Andy has been playing so much better lately. He always has been like top 10-ish, but now he is just second in the ladder. Oh, there's a summon. Wildman summon on the bottom side of the field to deal with the harassment. He has 1400 resources in the bank, and he's doing incredibly well cleaning up the armies. It's 500 units on the field for Goblins and 300 on the field for the Man of the West player, but most of them are knights that cannot do a lot of work against those marauders. He can trample a little.
Ranges. Oh.
The marketplace with ranges, yeah, that's gonna do a lot of work, and luckily the ranges can focus down the marauders, because there isn't really a lot of cav on the field yet for and the outside of the cave trolls. But cave trolls do not like ranges. Either way.
The Rangers are gonna stall a lot for Andy.
He needs to stall the game out a little bit longer to get a death ball for Rangers to be able to finally hold it. Oh, the Knights running into it. Oh, this is perfect tainted land placements, and all of the production buildings are covered by it. That means every unit that comes out will probably die to the group of units that is from the Goblin players the moment he gets in position, but he's running away for now because he is not in position to make use of it.
It was most of the army was the summoned wildmen,
which do not do very well against Rangers.
No.
Wow.
I do like PBR might be saving his level 3 Rohan Spearman in the top.
Yeah, he's running away from that, and here's the trample of the Knights. Oh, the Knights.
Oh my god.
Please, save it, save it. There it is. He saved the level 3. He's not paying attention. He's not paying attention. No, trample it. Yeah, he got it. Nice, well done. Meanwhile, the attack from Andy just going through the middle, where a lot of those units will be trampled by the marauders, so to say. But that is a lot of pikes, and there is not a lot of swords. It is even knights fighting cave trolls. This is looking very bad. A builder is quickly building a tunnel, a wall hub. Yeah, this does not look good. This does not look good for PBR.
Yeah, loads of these marauders are just... The knights can't do much.
Yeah, level 2 farm going down, who was almost level 3. Luckily he has the marketplace upgrade, so he gets half his money back for it. And this is a problem for more units for Goblin player. Andy is running in. They have the whole base of PBR surrounded. PBR building farms around his base to try and keep up with the command point losses. But now that he has Tom Bombadil, he might be able to survive a little longer. But the units for Goblins are so spread out. This is so much a difference between pros and medium players like me. They just split out the units so much. Everything is a deadly combination, and he cannot deal with everything.
I agree. Almost 15 as well for Andy. I think that's the worm. I'm not too sure though on the Goblin spellbook.
What else can you get? What is the middle one?
I think it's the worm or the darkness. I think.
Do they have darkness?
Yeah, they've got darkness, watcher, and worm.
Oh right. So it's either worm or watcher.
I think it's
oh no,
worm
wait,
or
they have
dark.
bounty, no?
That's the scavenger. That's 10. That's a 10.
Oh. Well, the attack for now has been thwarted, but it is still 1,000 command points to 500 for Man of the West. And Man of the West is supply blocked. He just lost a builder as well, so it's very difficult to get some buildings in. He did rebuild it very quickly. Here comes Tom Bombadil trying to save a farm. The marketplace is working a little in favor of PBR to try and get everything back. But he does have a lot of money. He just cannot spend it on units because there's no command points. Oh, there is command points actually. Tunnel in the back of the base. Yeah.
The base.
Same.
Seems to be he's upgrading his fissure as well to level 3 for potentially Phaedrix.
Well, if you look at the map, if you zoom out a little, there are tunnels everywhere.
Yeah.
And there's so much money coming in. He keeps spending. There's no lumber camps yet. Oh, there is
The only
too.
thing that's in PBR, in my opinion, here is the amount of rangers he's got.
He has to try and keep them alive, though. There is no calf yet. And, oh, he baits them into the oil. Oh, my God. Mr. PBR with a great defensive measure. Destroys everything the Goblins has. Dropping down to 300 command points versus the 350 of PBR. PBR in the lead for now. Army-wise.
Yeah. Darkness was used as well.
That is a permanent buff. Or that's a very long buff for the armies of the Goblin faction, and it's a spell modifier. That means it stacks with leadership and buff modifiers. So you can stack a lot of that.
Giants are on the way instead of the fire drakes as we expected, which makes sense to be honest, because of the amount of rangers that PBR has.
Range is a very good counter against those fire drakes, those pesky fire drakes. And
Ooh.
yeah, 15 power points now ready for Man of the West player PBR. He might go for Cloudbreak, but maybe Dunedain or Rohirrim is stronger. I'm not gonna be honest, I don't really know what Tom Bombadil paths into. I think it's Rangers.
Have a look at the bottom left corner of the map with the inn.
Oh. Wow.
That is something.
That is a thing. There's Cloudbreak used. Not combined with Arrow Volley, unfortunately.
Yeah, you have to save the Rangers from the Wildman Summon.
Yeah. And the upgrades are coming in. Bottom left upgrades, as you mentioned, together with the Spider Riders. Well, there comes the Cav, and there is no pikes to save it. And here is a lone giant aiming for a barracks, which is very smart, because it's the only production building that is making any of those spikes. And if that is gone, the Spider Riders are gonna have at least a 30 second, a minute long, there won't be any pikes on the field. Because he needs to build the barracks, and then he also needs to build units. Well, that's gonna be a problem.
Yep.
There are knights, however.
I do like how PBR's not keeping up though, I will say.
Barracks being rebuilt, spiders are ready. Getting those upgrades in.
Giant in the middle, getting chased by pikes.
Here is the heavy armor. I don't get, why would you buy heavy armor on Goblin warriors? They are still going to be one shot.
I mean, it only costs 50 to be fair.
Oh.
For a Goblin warrior, so.
Wow. And there goes the whole army of PBR, dying to 3 battalions of Spider Riders. There is some knights on the field who are high level, but yeah, PBR might call it GG after losing all his army and facing a giant.
Yeah. 17 as well for Andy. I think he can go. I think this is where it splits between either Dragon or the Balrog. And then once he gets that, it's pretty much over.
Again, the barracks being targeted by the Mountain Troll. Maybe that was not the best position for PBR to put his barracks in. And Spider Riders are just with those upgrades.
I've seen all those knights trample Marauders. Ouch.
Upgraded Marauders are fighting unupgraded knights. There's another trample. Very brave Rohan. Pikemen are trying to do a little bit of damage. Here comes the oil a little bit too soon, maybe. But maybe this is also a way for PBR to call the GG as...
Can't tell if it's not even an autocast. Yeah.
As I'm gonna zoom out a little. The Giants are not... Oh, we're dead, but he does... I don't think Goblins need Giants to win this. Here is the Balrog.
Yeah.
No more production buildings for PBR.
Yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much over. It's just... oh, Gandalf is out though. Yeah. Maybe Gandalf can do something.
Yeah.
One hit for Balrog. And here come the Spider Riders. He misses his Visit Blast as well. Balrog doing the last hits. Giants is throwing rocks.
I won't be surprised if the Fire Whip one-shots Gandalf.
Oh,
if he was like, if he got hit by the Marauders a little bit. Yeah, because that almost killed Gandalf. The Fire Whip.
Yeah. Yeah, the fortress is not gonna live long. Rebuild used. Gandalf dies.
I do prefer the Gandalf player though, because not the Gandalf, the Balrog, because obviously the Balrog gives you power points, whereas the Dragon wouldn't.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's good against units. Okay.
Yeah.
Final thoughts, highlights. Well played by Andy, beating PBR, solidifying the position in the ladder. Mr. Fatman Fred, what would you have done differently if you were playing Man of the West? What kind of advice would you be willing to give PBR?
Honestly, I think like I want to give advice, but I think the only thing I didn't really like, obviously we saw the whole map, which doesn't really help out. But I feel like PBR was getting too many knights. I think he had like 3 or 4 battalions, which just took up all of his command points.
That is a good point. That's a good point, and also because maybe, well, he's playing Andy, one of the best players in the world, and we are not even close to that level of skill. It's that might also be a different. But I do agree. Maybe a hero would have been better. I don't know. That there is a little bit of a hero action there, leveling on those units. But yeah, this has been Command Miller. My name is Enrique, and I will see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena and Battle of Middle-earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle-earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.